Hello guys, so we are back once again. I know it's been a while, it's been a few weeks, but we're here, we're ready. Let's get started. Firstly, I want to introduce you to my new cameraman. Look, I'm hands-free.
Hello everyone.
So most of you will recognise Elliot from our NC500 video. For those of you who don't recognise him, he's now sleek and slender. And so we're starting with the camper van build today. First things first, everything in here is going to be utilised to build the van. So we've got windows, we've got plyboard, we've got swivel seats, we've got all sorts in there. So anyway, first job first, we're going to get all this towards the back of the van and we're going to take out the bulkhead. So let's get going. So while Elliot fannies about with that he's thrown everywhere, I'm going to start taking the bulkhead bolt. So first thing is first, we get these T30 bolts out. There was about 20 or so in the end, but they come out pretty simple with the old impact driver.
See, I was on the top first, so then when you did the bottom, I just fell.
Elliot being kind as always there. Well, that's one top half of the bulkhead out.
Happy days.
That took about what?
A minute and 40
seconds. A minute and 40 seconds. So what we got? We got a fuse for our inverter that's bolted to it. Then we got the power for the inverter that comes in and down. Now they've put that directly through the wall, so that'll be fun to undo and get it out, but it won't take too long. So yeah, right, we'll get some different tools. Nice view of Elliot's ass here while he's trying to undo some little bolts.
That's the other way.
He ain't strong enough to do it with his fingers, so we've upgraded him to a ratchet.
I need to switch that on. That's right.
Lefty loosey, righty tighty.
Why is this not working in my head?
That way.
That's the right way, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a ratchet, mate. Don't spin it all the way around, ratchet it. How easy that's coming.
Jesus.
Right, there we go, on to the second one. So, because we've got to disconnect the cables that come in here from the battery, we're going to disconnect the positive first, try and route that through, then we'll look at what else you need to disconnect. But Elliot's going to be big and brave and disconnect it first. Yeah, that's pretty loose, mate. I'd take it to your fingers.
I don't trust you in the slightest.
You'll be fine.
I'm not doing that.
Go on, just grab it.
I don't trust you in the slightest.
Just grab it.
There you go. That's off. There we go.
Right.
I still don't trust you in the slightest.
Okay, so that's off.
Yeah.
We need to make sure we keep that well away from the battery terminal. So then I disconnected the inline fuse that comes off the battery into the inverter. Once we had that, we could feed the cables through away from the inverter, and then just disconnected the neutral off the back of the inverter as well, so that I can push that back through the wall, or the bulkhead, to the battery.
Squeakier than your bed.
Last longer enough. Guess what?
What?
You get to hand crank with a socket.
Not even if you take the extension bit out.
No, I need the extension bit. The extension bit that lets it.
There you go.
So then again, a few more T30s. Most of these we couldn't get in with the impact, so we had to hand crank them out with a socket, but it didn't take too long. And there we go, bulkhead no more. These you can actually get to the back of these when they put the original seat cover on. Right, let's get the power connected back up. Ever put this inverter so close to the fucking front of the van? Thank you very much, you bastard. Because it's not made for people with the hands the size of mine.
Yeah. Probably some child labour.
To get in there. Right, that's that. Now, just so everyone is aware, I will not be leaving these electrics like this. This is purely because I need to drive the van tomorrow. But once we do the build, we'll be running all this inverter and everything right to the back of the van. So it will all get redone then.
With the fuse.
Yeah, with a proper fuse rather than a nasty bar fuse. Right, Elliot, your favourite bit now.
I'm busy.
Just remember, don't touch any metal. I'm going to wait outside. Is this fucking electrified? Get it on, you bitch. If you put it on, it will stop sparking.
This is not my idea of fun.
Is that on properly?
No, it needs to go down, but I don't want to touch the fucker.
Right, there you go. Now push it down at the same time as you do it up. Come on, crank it, Elliot. Crank it.
I'm being safe in a... I don't want to die today, kind of. Oh,
You're not going to die off of a 12-volt car battery.
Well, nah, but...
It's just going to tickle.
Well, there's only sound like a kind of tickle I like in my
Watch
balls.
where you're putting the thing. Otherwise you will feel a tickle in your balls. Just pick it up, you fanny. You're touching it already. So phase 1 done. Bulkhead gone. Next we've got captain's chair. We've got a window to go in the door. Then we're going to be stripping out all the wall, well, all the current plywood, so we can see what kind of insulation. I'm hoping they've put the same Dodo insulation that they put in here. That'd be nice, because that means I won't have to redo it and I can just recarpet the walls. So that's it. That's it for tonight. I'll be back in tomorrow and I'll see you later. So what we're going to do is we're going to go full focus on the captain's swivel seat, get that done, and then we're quickly going to take off a few of these panels in here to see which what the insulation is like. So I'm hoping it's got Dodo insulation like the rest of the roof. If it has, that's great, and we can get going. So I'm going to get all of these all this cleared out of here, and then we'll get cracking getting a captain's swivel seat in it, hopefully. Alright, so it's just started raining, but we're going to carry on for a bit anyway. First things first, we're going to crack open the box, see what we've got inside the kit, to see what we need to do to lift this up. So okay, so this is what we've got. Nice big plate, which we're going to bolt our chair to, and it's hopefully going to swivel around. So we're going to see, they put some fitting instructions in. We'll have a quick look and then we'll go from there. So we started off with these T55 bolts. They were a right pig, so tight. I had to end up getting the breaker bar on them, but once I got the breaker bar on, they were not too bad. These actually go right through the floor, so they're actually a little bit rusty on the bottom. So if you got this far, don't forget, give us a subscribe on the channel and give us a thumbs up for the video. It does go a long way. You can also follow our Instagram. Here we get much more regular updates on the builds. But for now, let's get back to it. So once all the T55s were done, it was one 17mm socket, and that was it. We could get the chair out. So first step of fitting the captain's chair was we had to cut out a little bit of the floor just so the captain's chair would sit, or the captain's base would sit nice and level. So I'll just cut that bit out here. Brand new fresh Stanley blade got the job done nice and easy. So then I test fitted the base in, made sure it was around the right way. It actually slotted on pretty easy. So then I just had to swivel the base around so I could get to the T55s, put all those back in, cranked them up, and then there was one 16mm that we had to put in rather than the old 17mm because the collar on the 17mm didn't fit. So there's one extra fixing that wasn't used before, so we put a 16mm on that one as well, so that's all nice and tight. We can then line up the seat. Now this was a right pain to do on my own. It was quite a bit of jiggling backwards and forth. In the end, it took me about 5, maybe 7 minutes to line it all up properly, but I've skipped through this quite quickly for you. So once that's all lined up, it's then 6 16mm and a couple of washers on the inside. done up nice and tight, and that's it. The seat is secure. So then you can just lift the cushions up off the bottom. Once they're done, you can get to the pins that lock it in place, swivel those round, and we can get the seat spun round. Now, I'm going to admit, I had to use a cloth on the handles the first time I did it because they were a bit tight. So you can see I've got this blue cloth here. But after that, they went in and out nice and smoothly every time. So yeah, let's spin it round and show you what it looks like. And there we go, a Bosch. Nice and comfy, perfect for relaxing in.
So the answer is no. It's not insulated behind all there, so we're going to have to get some dodo insulation, which is no bother. Well, I think that's it for this one. This one will actually be coming out after the Mark McCann car show video, so hopefully we'll make it there. You'll have seen before this, but who knows. I'll see you in the next one.